And welcome to a new indie preview of Cook Serve Delicious. This game has been making some buzz in the indie scene, and it recently, just a few days, it came up on Steam. It has been out for quite a while on Desura. Well, now it's on Steam. I saw this game and I thought it looked quite interesting. It's one of those mundane simulator games where you're supposed to do something repetitive and, well, really quite boring, but it usually turns out very, very fun. It's something in the vein of Cart Life, or maybe more like Papers, Please. Although Papers, Please has much more of a story going on in the background. This game is basically about you start a restaurant and you want to bring that up to a 5-star restaurant, and you do that by cooking food and serving it to customers. This is a quite stressful game at times, I will show you, and we will start by looking at the interface here. This is what greets you every day before you start a new day. And the first day we got some emails here. Good luck on your opening day. Yeah, so Chief Risotto, he 11-star. Wow, that's not bad. He gives some advice and some encouragement, and we also get some information about the email client we have going on here. As you can see up here, we have $7,500, and we will need to spend that on food, and I don't think we can. Yes, we can buy some equipment. I'll just buy my staple food that I always buy, and that's beer. I will talk about these in a little while. Anyway, beer, salad, purchase, fish, wine, and we'll have one more. I think we'll get chicken. Fried chicken, no, right, we need a deep fryer, so we can't afford that. Let's just grab the what's this, pasta? No, we need a stove. Let's just grab the ice cream then. Alright, and then we have our active menu, and we'll put beer, salad, fish, and wine on it. Alright, so let's talk about these, the symbols on the food, these, and that's related to the bus that you can see up here. We can start by going to your daily bus. So bus is, how to explain it, it's how much people want to come to your restaurant. So the better you do, the better food you have, the more people are gonna come. Basically it's reputation, I guess, and it changes from day to day depending on how your last day was. There's a few events that can happen that also can change it. It can also change during the day, and that's flex bus. I'll show you here. Morning aroma. So since we have fish, we're gonna have a -5 bus in the morning. But likewise in the late night we're gonna have +5 instead of minus, because we have foods that give a boost during the evening hours. Since we have alcohol, they don't like alcohol during working days in a working place, which I guess I can understand. So we get minus bus the entire day for that. And likewise, since we have healthy food, we get a plus 10 all day as well, which lands us at 30 well, for the day, and that's not counting the flex bus. We have equipment as well. Can buy a deep fryer. Maybe I should. No, I'll wait. And then we have a few other things here. Table snacks that makes the customer's patience longer, etc., etc. It's quite a list, as you can see. I think we'll just get going, and I'll try to explain how the game works while I play it. So here's the restaurant, and here's our first customer. So I prepare the food, and then I start cooking it. And I do prepare the food, as you could see, with the keyboard. I can also do it with a mouse, but that's so much slower. And basically, this is the game. Customers come in, and you prepare and serve their food. And this man wants a beer, and you always want to do it perfectly. As you can see up in the corner, I have 3 perfect combos, and that's because I prepared the food well, basically perfect. If I would have filled the beer too little or too much, they would have been dissatisfied. And there are two different, or rather 3 different moods they can have. It's the perfect, that's the yellow, this one, the yellow happy face, and then there's the red angry face, and that's where they're really disappointed and they won't give you any cash and they won't come back. Okay, here's rush hour. It's gonna be really stressful, so I'm not sure how much I can keep a coherent commentary here. I'll try my best. Bacon, onions, ranch cheese, onions. Alright, I'll just finish. The rush hour goes on for 1 hour, so I think I'll just gonna finish this, and then I'll keep on talking about the happiness of the customers. See, that one was not happy. I missed something or did something wrong. If you do something small wrong, they're gonna be dissatisfied. If you do something majorly wrong, see, bacon. If you do something majorly wrong, they're gonna be really pissed off and basically never come back. Alright, we're out of that. And as you can see, my perfect combos meter, it reset. There's also these, I'm not sure what to call them, tasks. Emptying out the trash. There's doing the dishes, flushing the toilet. As you can see, flushing the toilet. And if you miss those, I have actually never missed one of those. So I'm not sure what happens. I think you got a negative bus hit the next day because you got a filthy place. And it's the same with bus in if you do not prepare food properly. If you manage to make them pissed off, that is the red angry face, then you're gonna get a negative hit on your bus next day. And I think it's 0.5% per customer dissatisfied. This one is so onerous. I really dislike that one as well, even though it's not all that hard, to be honest. Also, as you can see up here, it shows the flex bus that we have today, so, or right now rather. And right now we have the sun, and that's the afternoon, and I have something that gives me positive buzz. And we got another rush hour coming up at 6 o'clock here. and we'll see if I can manage to get through that. I'm used to having table ranch cheese. I'm used to having table snacks, which makes customers' patience much longer, which makes it a lot easier. Fish, ranch cheese, onions, beer for you, madam, chips, greens. Fish is so easy. It also takes up a slot for a while, so you can't get more food until you serve it, basically. Oh, no, okay. Point in case. So he was angry because I served it too quickly. Oh, dishes. Alright, I really need those table snacks, because this is just cheese greens, and they're gonna get pissed off if you don't serve them as well. I think I missed. I made one person angry and one person was average. We'll get a summary of that at the day's end. I will show you lots of rodents, and there are a lot of these patients that gives customers more patience. You have the table snacks, there's air conditioning, there's something more that I can't remember, and basically it makes your day easier. As you can see, I have 4 customer slots, and that will increase at a later time. I think it increases when I get another star. So at 2 stars, I think I have 5 customers able to come in. Alright, here we see average 1, bad 1. The negative bus I got here is from the bad person, or the bad serving. Crumbs made, I'm not sure what that is. We got some statistics also on I flushed 9 toilets, trapped 2 rats, etc, etc. And the income of the day, of course. So, next day, alright, to get to another star, you have to fill all of these on the checklist. So I have to make $100 in tips, etc. The one that will take time is complete 20 days of service, and that's basically a way of an artificial way of lengthening the game, because I finished all the others in, well, 6 or 7 days, maybe less, in my real playthrough that I'm doing for myself. I might do a series on this later, but well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Anyway, we got some food, Future Wars Recon, Battle Fighter. Alright. Anyway, this is spam and information. You can see here that's a question mark, so it's basically a tutorial. Beer upgrade, I can upgrade beer. We will do that. We can also buy a tip jar, so let's buy the tip jar, and let's upgrade the beer. So now beer becomes more dangerous. Now it becomes more expensive for the customers. It does not change the way you serve the beer, as it does with some of the foods. Let's see, I can't really show that now. If I would have upgraded the salad, I would have gotten 1 more dressing, and there would have come a few more varieties of salad. So right now there's I think there's 6 recipes, and if you upgrade it, you're gonna get I think 4 more, if I can remember that correctly, or maybe 6 more, which switches everything around. The old ones are still there, but you get a few new ones as well. There are no more ingredients except for the dressing, but it switches it up a little bit, so you can't really learn them by heart. Well, you can, but then you can't upgrade it, because then there will come more. Anyway, I think you understand what I mean. So here was the bus again, fresh health nuts, yeah, and the trashy food, that's where I need to go out with the trash. If I didn't have salad, the trash would have been much less. Same for the dishes. You can have food that do not give trash and do not give dishes, but well, I think you need a good mix of the foods. Also, foods can go into menu rot. If they have this symbol, staple food, it will always remain fresh and you can always keep it on your menu. But some foods, like the fish, it has menu rot. So you can only have it 2 days on your menu, and after that you will suffer buzz. I have never had it on when it has suffered menu rot, so I can't say how much. It can also rain, and there's a plus flex bus symbol for that. Anyway, you'll have to look at this yourselves when and if you get the game. I would say when you get the game, because this is a good game. And every day you can also replace... Ooh, sorry about that, it's quite early in the morning. Anyway, you can also replace food, so if I would have wanted to have ice cream instead, I can just replace it like this, but I don't, because, well, this gives me more buzz. Anyway, I hope you found this interesting. You can find it on Steam, Cook Serve Delicious, and I urge you to look it up at least. I think you can still get a demo on Desura, maybe. You'll have to look that up for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this preview, and I will see you next time.